baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Pirates are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Joe Wiggins gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wiggins has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He'll enter play at .313, 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Al Leiter starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Brummett on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He loses him on ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Edward Arnold looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Griffey is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. And please, Zach.
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Enters play here at 279. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Christian Murray comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. From the stretch. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got it on a fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And At the plate now, Owen Christian, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
In there, 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in next, Tyler Wiggins, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the stretch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive. They have to be happy with this.
So to get his day started at the plate, Fred Wiggins trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
4 runs here in this half inning. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Pirates on top, 4-0. And now, Eugenio Suarez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far, with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep You look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And 2-2. And it's certainly looking like they're on their way to breaking out those Bruins. Still early, but their lead is already sizable.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Nick Castellanos now.
Nick Castellanos.
Now here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Wiggins, a 25-year-old, comes into today second in the National League in All-Star voting among starting pitchers, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base. I thought might be the case based on how close that play was. They're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. To the plate now, Mike Moustakas.
Nope,
ball one.
Ball one.
Castellanos stands at first with one out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Murray is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
And now in the box, Johnny Bench. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Murray gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. seconds set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Brummett. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up is Roberto Clemente. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. We'll try it again from first. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Running yet again for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as they'll press the reset button. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now at the plate, here is Edward Arnold. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Wade Miley is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Christian Murray will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-0 is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We played 2 full. Bucks out in front, 5-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goodwin, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Next to dig in, Jose Garcia. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eric Davis.
Striding in is Eric Davis. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Joey Votto would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. In is Joey Votto now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 5 and the Reds 1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
The shortstop.
All right, thanks, Heidi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Miley, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 15.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. The pitch. Randy Wiggins started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. High in the air out to center field. Goodwin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Wiggins. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Fouled away. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Goodwin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The batter, number 9.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Next up, Johnny Bench. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Brian Goodwin would be next. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They're down 5-1. Now it'll be Fred Wiggins.
For the Pirates, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way.
Wiggins.
Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Stepping in once again is Roberto Clemente. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Suarez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Pirates.
So now to the plate, Edward Arnold. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
At the plate now, Brian Brummett swinging a liner and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Standing in now, Christian Murray. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing it. Pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Eric Davis singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Short, hit hard. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pirates lead it 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Owen Christian.
Owen Christian.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep down the left field line. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that misses. 2-1. Popped him up. Bench moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-1.
Trust me when I tell you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next, here is Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Reds are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Fred Wiggins.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him.
Wiggins.
0-1's the count.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Roberto Clemente. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The first baseman, Edward.
Next, it'll be Edward Arnold. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Clemente gets his lead at first, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Griffey.
One away.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Brummett.
So next to hit is Brian Brummett. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Strike taken to throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
One out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next, it'll be Christian Murray. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A man on third with two down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Mike North is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Mike North.
Seeing now for the Reds, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. A little bouncer.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. From the stretch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Jose Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
To the plate now, Eric Davis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This one's down to third. Reined in. To second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail big. It's 9-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Owen Christian.
Owen Christian.
He's set. Here it comes.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball
and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Randy Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins grounded out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Next to stand in is Tyler Wiggins. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Up next, Ken Griffey. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Murray is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now that the designated hitter,
Mike Christian gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
For the Pirates, number 44, Mike Christian.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Christian is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Votto at second. Suarez at first. 1 gone. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike.
Digging in will be Mike Moustakas. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane in 2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Fred Wiggins.
Fred Wiggins.
From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball
2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 21.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
In now, Roberto Clemente. No balls and 1 strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. Here it is. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready now is Edward Arnold. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 10-1. Now into the box, Johnny Bench starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
The center fielder, Goodwin.
And stepping in, Brian Goodwin, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, the pitcher, Jose Garcia.
So now to the plate, Jose Garcia, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A punch out to end it as the Pirates break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Wiggins earns win number 7 on the season. Al Leiter was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.